Get me out of this desert, man. I don't want to. Ugh. Okay. I've like, I took a look at this fight. Um, my accuracy guys kind of suck. Um, for a sec, I thought that I regretted moving feint attack on this. Like, that's not doing anything. Um, Marmalade doesn't even learn Magical Leaf via TM, which I forgive him for. He's my beautiful baby, but come on, man. Um, you really. Ugh. Anyways, doesn't kill. I can't complain too much when I have a plus special attack nature, but even with Miracle Seed, I don't one shot this. I die to double crit, especially because of sand and the fact that I have to go Ross to account for Scorching Sands, or else, Hex just without crits starts doing too much. Um, so I've been thinking about this. My first thought was I just magical leaf this twice, take risks. If um, that doesn't work, then I start going to my other guys, wide lens, Maractus, you know, go for it. Um, Burn Night Slash, and can do some good damage. These two both can't be hexed and can like chip at it, but that doesn't make any sense because it's just the accuracy is too low and then shore up in the sand. So I would love to just go for the magical leaf twice, and then if I'm like it high rolls and I'm like risking crits or whatever, then I start going to the backups. But that just sucks, and I don't want to have a wipe condition, which means I have to take this slow and just toxic it. And then these guys do just sit on it. And then when this comes out, I take Iron Tail 52, and then if it defense drops me, I still don't die. So Torterra can just always switch into this and win. Or if it's what ends up sitting on Palisand at the end with like synthesis, then it just outspeeds and kills, and I just need to be above 52. As long as this doesn't get burned on the switch in, it can't get burned. It's not baiting AP. Nothing in the line baits AP. Oh, this does actually. So this is ideally just not on the squad, but I don't know who replaces it. You, I guess? This is pretty good. Okay, so now nothing in the line baits AP. Oh, and this is just take out rolling kick. See, this baits out Scorching Sands, yeah. So I will give wide lens here. Okay. Please forgive my mock bike movement. Okay. So the lead is free. This has a focus sash, but just fake out and rolling kick this. Okay. Ship 8 Palossand next. I'm pretty sure. If not, it's fine. Okay. This is going for probably Scorching Sands, but it could be Hex. Okay. If this burns, that's fine. Okay. Max roll crit does 60, and then I take 7 from Sand. Which... I take 60. Okay, wait, so it low rolled, which means I can just Magical Leaf this twice. But I had the sit on it with Toxic Strat for if it high rolled and I couldn't stay in for 2 more turns necessarily. Okay, and then this should be Bullet Punch for the fast kill, which just gets an even easier switch into Cereal. And then this will just Bullet Punch me again because I have a fast kill on it. Margarita didn't kill this with Earthquake, which was sad. The minus attack nature hurts, but even with damage boost. Okay, and then next fight I took a look at as well, but this time I actually mean it. I don't really have a line. I just seeing what I have. I am a lot more prepared to take on these accuracy guys. So, this lead is super annoying, but I've got Guts boosted Ice Punch with a Citrus Berry to ideally heal above 50% to bait Slow Kill Focus Punch. Which is a free switch into this to just Magical Leaf. And then so I need something that beats Charizard coming in on random move, and I actually think I have that with this. Just Frostberry, Caracosta, and then that should always show kill with Seed Bomb from this. If it's Charizard in next, then I guess I bait something from this. And then I need to start having a backup plan. Oh, and then for this, I'm pretty sure I know how this works. I did the math. Compound eyes plus wide lens. So that gets me 1.3 times 1.1 accuracy times 0.8 from Sandville times 0.9 from Bright Powder puts me to 0.102 accuracy. So wide lens signal beam should KO this. But now the remaining issue is... Where are you? There. If this comes in for not Focus Punch, like if this comes in for random move, like EQ Rock Slide, what's my pivot? But it's just this. Lives crit with the citrus, should always be out of Rock Slide range. And then, like, what other backup do I need? Talonflame for this? I don't know. Like, if this sets up Substitute, that's pretty disastrous. But, oh wait, if it's... I'll show a kill to this, but I don't know if that prevents Substitute. It's +6. Min damage I take from this is 27 on any switch-in, so this will always see a payback kill. So... Oh, I can't switch into this on payback. I can go here, because it shouldn't be able to Focus Punch on Rose Raid. If it does, I guess I should have a pivot for that. But what comes in on random move from this thing? This guy is kind of a demon. And it needs to not bait payback. Well, I guess actually if I can confirm payback, then, well, if this got crit, then that's not going to be the case. If I can confirm payback, I can go here and then. But this has to be Rost, so it can be at kind of low HP. But I can come in on Focus Punch. I need to confirm not payback. And this confirms payback to go into something that confirms not payback. But it's like... I don't love it at all. What about this guy? If I can confirm not payback, then... Because if you switch... Switching in does not count as an action. So if Galvantula comes in on a payback, is this calculated with the... Okay, okay, this just comes in on anything, as long as Cacturn sees a kill. Just seeing if I have anything with a sound move. This with Bug Buzz. So I guess just hit the Bug Buzz is the backup for if this somehow comes out not see and kill, but It should. So let me just double check the. So if asleep, if leech seated, otherwise it's just going to be +6 no matter what. So I need to not forget to put Ice Punch on Obstagoon. Which I'm gonna do over Takedown, because this is not coming up, and if it ever does come up, I'm just gonna be teaching like Facade if normal coverage matters. But I'm currently trying to avoid that because I'm being greedy, and also I haven't felt the need to. Okay, so for items, you need a wide lens. This needs Rost. And then just Citrus on the rest to be a bit more likely to confirm the move zone I need them to confirm. And then reburn this guy. Okay, so I didn't move the trainer sheet down. It's doing the thing. Okay. This guy ended up feeling more manageable than just the Palisand, so. Okay. Let me make sure this is Rost, wide lens, and then Citruses for baiting distance. So, start of the fight, I'm just gonna go for Ice Punch twice here. Pre-burn both for guts, but also convenient here. This is Sheer Force. Nice crit. Why was I playing around status? This was my best answer without status, but I keep forgetting that Sheer Force has a drawback. Okay, this should be Cacturn. So that was actually a really nice crit. Oh, it's Golem? Oh, right, this also has Focus Punch. That was the plan. And I just go here. Yeah, this was always the order, I just forgot. Takes this like a champ. It's gonna be a -1 citrus situation. not been doing a great job preserving citrus, to be honest, which hopefully I don't end up regretting, but should be fine. This is random move flamethrower or dual wing beat from Charizard, but it's probably dual wing beat, I think. Actually, no, it's just straight up random move. Just low enough to be dead to both. I have Rost on Pancake, so either is fine. Okay. And then this is going to go for Weather Ball, which does a max of 81, and I just kill it with Rock Slide. And now the Cacturn comes in with a kill with Seed Bomb or Focus Punch. Either of which Cheerios comes in on. Okay. That's slightly better of the two. And now with Compound Eyes and Wide Lens. This is always guaranteed to hit through Sandville Bright Powder. And then I once again looked at this next fight, but I don't really have even close to a line for it. Is it because, like, the split is longer than the last ones or something? Why is this... It feels so much more precise. Dude, this is driving me insane. One sec. Whatever. So with this Dragapult, I think the plan is oops. The classic scary face so that it's slower, brick break, night slash. The worst case scenario here is I take 2 dragon breaths. Then I'm also taking. I am also taking chip though, so maybe. And this is taking sand chip, right? So I can just go citrus. Yeah, scary face, brick break, night slash. And then underspeed out or outspeed. This outspeeds less damage. Underspeeds less damage. Underspeeds out damages. So should be Shelgon next for Brick Break. Which I need wise glasses. Okay, so Brick Break, Citrus. And then battery needs wide glasses, and then both of these are faster and I out damage them. So it should be this for EQ. I would really love to go for this, to be honest. Let's assume max rolls on both, and I am. Is that 67 plus 69? Oh, it can rock slide flinch me, though. Dang. Well, then. Got the boring solution. And then. This comes out. If I'm above this HP, I can just Giga Drain it. Otherwise, so this is always Frost Breath. And I can just go here and Thunderbolt it. What else comes in on a Frost Breath? I can also go here and discharge it. Let's do that. I guess this is decent backup. And then, like, back up here, I guess. So... something I'm gonna do... I don't know. Just need to be careful when teaching moves. I was thinking, like, I move the flex slot to the top to avoid misclick relearning over something good. But I put main attack move in the front to also try to minimize misclicks in battle. Oh, I was thinking the enemy theme trying to match it. Okay. So this needs citrus, wise glasses, and then I don't really want to waste more citruses, so... I mean, citrus on the backup, guys. Okay. Okay, so this Dragapult is cursed body, not clear body, meaning I can lower its stats. So I'm going to Scary Face. This is going to set up Reflect. I can't set up Light Screen because I don't have any special moves, but that's fine. Or I think it can, it's just not as likely if I remember how it works correctly. It's like +1 if you have that type of attacking move. But so now that it's slower than me, I go for Brick Break, which there's a run and bun bug where even if the opponent is a ghost type and unaffected by it, they will still take the Brick Break will still break the screens, which is weird. And now I just kill this with a Night Slash. And this should bait in Shelgon next for slower out damage. Or it actually might bait it in for slow kill after the 2 picks. Yeah. Now it's guaranteed Shelgon, even if I messed up the out damage stuff. So that actually wasn't a waste of a citrus because that guaranteed that Crocodile did not come out early, which it would have. So I go Hatterene. And with Wise Glasses, always kill with Dazzling Gleam. Now I have a slow kill on both of the remaining Pokemon, so this should just be Crocodile next. And because of said slow kill, it can't bulk up this turn. Giving me a switch into Torterra on EQ. And then I have a there is a There are 2 killing ranges with Seed Bomb, so because I showed a kill, it still can't Giga Drain. Or it still can't bulk up. I just Giga Drain this twice. Oh my god, I just messed this up. Never mind, Power Trip does max 118 damage. I mean, I did mess it up, but it's fine. Whoops, I need to pay attention to items I'm not locked in. Okay, well, never punished. Cloister comes in next, but I show it a slow kill with Giga Drain, so can't go for it. This is always Frost Breath, letting me go into Cheerios and kill this with a Discharge. So now it's just one more desert fight left, right? Oh, that one wanted to club, right? There's a candy I can get somewhere. A rock gem? I think the candy is somewhere else. Not that money items matter, but now that I know that there are some, I want to check. Okay. Yeah, one more desert fight. And this one I've not looked at all. So, Lumberry, Sand Force, Leftovers, Sap Zipper, Lumberry Rockhead, Air Balloon, Sand Force. Okay, so try to get the Golem in last is the goal. Let's see. So I can just Leaf Storm this guy. But then I do get Golem next after the Sandstream chip. I can Miracle Seed. I can Miracle Seed Rose Raid and accomplish the same thing. What about Wise Glasses? Or I can Wise Glasses. Then the kill here isn't guaranteed, but still enough to show it. Out damage. So then I get fast kill from Excadrill. So I actually don't need to show this a kill. But this can be Ironhead though. Doubt I have anything else that one-shots this thing though. So let's just see how I deal with high horsepower Iron Head. It is an awkward set of moves to switch in on, I won't lie. If I can confirm high horsepower, then I do just kill this with Staraptor, but there's no way to do that. Well, like, no way to do that from Roserade. I mean, this does it. And then I come in here, CC, with Muscle Band. Or no, I need to confirm high horsepower, not confirm Iron Head. But confirming Iron Head is... like, going into a Shell Armor guy is the next step. And this is my Shell Armor guy that only baits one move. So then on the Iron Head... I just go either of you. Just kidding, I go you because I want to be slower. And now it's high horsepower. And now I go here and muscle band. So slash flies, glasses, rose raid, muscle band, Staraptor. But then what are the baits? With I have fast kill here and not here. So unless I can deal with Head Smash Wild Charge, which I can, right? This is doing a max of 45.7. And then this does a max of 27.4, and I kill with EQ. And then I get this for Horn Leech. And can just go back here and kill with Brave Bird. So that's a 4-mon line. Have I got a better pivot? I doubt it. I think I've already looked at like every candidate. Yeah, so let's get like back up here, something to kind of... I can just do this as well. But then it can be Leech Seed on the switch, but this can be backup for it. And then the other backup for it that makes sense. How much is... yeah, not enough. Not... I mean, this works. It can't Leech Seed me, and I can just, like, double edge it twice. it confirms rock slide, which could let me go back here as a pivot. Okay. This should be a consistent line. Actually, was I factoring in drops? Because I see fast kill on this, it can never be this coming in. So yeah, then it's just always one of these two. To go here or here, kill. Confirm EQ, go here. Just take another look at items, but yeah, should be good. Miracle Seed is slightly better here for if I need it to kill Golem for some reason. This Rose Raid is not good. I can't even try to be nice and just say, you know, not great. She's not good, but like, just, you know, for the move pool and stuff. Rose Raid has been showing up for the desert, which has been nice. Okay. So this is the last desert fight. Oops. Okay. So this fight doesn't really have a particular gimmick, I think. It's just, you know, some Thane Force guys in the sand. With a Miracle Seed, Rose Raid just one-shots Hippowdon with Energy Ball. And this is going to bring in Excadrill for fast kill. Which, you know, I will give Rose Raid some credit. The minus speed nature is what made this possible, technically. So this is random move, high horsepower or Iron Head. High horsepower would be preferred, but either works. Just gonna go into Cereal here. Perfect. It was slightly more likely. Now, because I'm slower, this can never rock polish, and it's just always Iron Head for highest damage. So I go into Magneton here. Perfect. Now this sees a fast kill with high horsepower. And that means I have a free switch to Staraptor. The Intim here does not matter. Okay. And now I just kill this guy with close combat. And now I am baiting Golem next, which looks pretty scary because I'm baiting in the Explosion Mon not last for a random move. But because it sees a kill with a random move, that means it cannot explode, and I can just go into Cereal. If this does explode, I just die, but there you go. And now I am faster and kill with Earthquake. This brings out the Go-Goat next. And for always Horn Leech, so I go into Magneton here. Okay. And now this is always Earthquake, so I can go into Staraptor. It's gonna speed up here. And then I just kill this guy with Brave Bird. And that is the end of the desert. But now there's this guy to deal with. So 3 more fights before I get my next encounter. And then Route 13 starts. Let's see. So my first thought, looking at this fight, I don't have any fire types. Let's see. Togi has HP fire. Flygon has HP fire. That could be cute. I don't know what I'm teaching it over, but... Alright. I am like completely blanking on what the opening here is, but I'm sure it's here. Let's see. I have to go no item if I want to play around. Knock off. Oh, wait. Really? I mean, like, oh, it's an Aka berry. That's why the fire moves don't do anything. Okay, wait, let me look at the sets first. So Ackberry Technician, Assault Vest, Assault Vest. Blunder Policy is obnoxious. So is Focus Sash. Well, with the Ackberry in mind, it's never knockoff, so I'm always getting dual wing beat, but then the bullet punch crit is rough. If I can get this. Hello, how's it going? I doing all right, but this fight is looking really tough. Um, I don't have a great answer to the Scizor, so it's just kind of starting the fight without a clear open. Um, and then I can two-hit KO this with Earthquake, but then I'm getting random move from this next. Oh, and there's a U-turn roll. That's awesome. Zero special attack really hurting. If this could consistently two-hit KO, I mean, then I'm getting random knocked out again. Hmm. Toki Iron Barbs does 16 to this. So one round of Iron Barbs from Dual Wing Beat puts it to 99. And then it's always knockoff. Then And I can take up to 73 though. Crit risks are rough. Like I don't live off crit into bullet punch crit. Plus I'll take recoil, but so like I can get some chip on this, I can get it to 92, and then I'm baiting knockoff with it at -1. Well, wait, hold up. What about just like I can just do the classic strat of get this to spam bullet punch and then abuse that with Torterra, but then what does Torterra bait? So underspeeds out damages. Underspeeds out damages. Outspeed out damage. So I can get this Noctowl to come out clicking Hurricane or Hypnosis, but now, yeah, it's speed by 2 stages. So I guess problem is these hurricanes just do way too much damage. And I've committed 3 slots. I don't really have a convincing answer to this. Unless I get it to come out for Heatwave or Hyper Voice. And then if I can do that, if I can get this out for Heatwave, I guess getting it to spam bullet punches on Talonflame is pretty good. And this saves me a slot. But it needs another... it needs to come in on... Well, okay, so 32 plus 7. I come in on 1 knockoff. Does max. Puts me to 48. I come back. It does that. Still only ever baiting dual wing beat. I come back, do another 32, puts it at 59, and then another fake out puts it at 52. And now I've got this in on another knockoff, which one knockoff crit. Then the second one gets really scary. So ideally I've got something else I can go into for these. I can... Something I can do is... Say I'm committing these slots for now, but I do like... but then these... Like this comes in on... Um... Needing to commit to like no item on all of these guys is really rough. Like, let's say I figure this out and I get this into a position where it's spamming Bullet Punch on Talonflame, and then I KO. I can KO with Roost up. I'm probably baiting... No, I'm always baiting Golisopod, Slow Kill with Leech Life or Rock Slide. Hmm. Oh, well, wait, if I get this out for slow kill, then I just first impression or emergency exit it out. And then I'm getting this for slow kill, and now I have... Okay, so, like, if I can do this lead, then now I have Galissapod chunked, and I have Doug Trio in on a flyer. Going for Stone Edge. So then I can go Torterra, but then I'm baiting this. So Torterra's not the answer. I can't guarantee this goes for... It's not very likely to even go for a contact move to go there. I can go Flygon Bulldoze into Dragonclaw. And then uh, well, then what's Flygon baiting? Faster than everything. Unlikely to show kills. I'm taking 2 hits. If I citrus, it can't show kills even. So then I get Leaf Storm out of this. I can go here. Let's just add like this. Let's just say I have 2 slots left for the rest of the team. So I've got this out for Leaf Storm. Just like I can go here. But I don't really want this to be going for Sludge Bomb. It's really bad for me. I guess I can come in on the Leaf Storm. Oh, wait. After Leaf Storm drop, this spams knockoff. This is actually really good. And then at full HP, I just show this fast kill, so this can't come out yet. So, I mean, I don't want to kill this with Talonflame, but I can set this up, including setting up a Tailwind. Um, and then is there a way to get heat wave out of this? It's the big question. Um, I show this fast kill. Yeah, then I get heat wave out of this. And then like, or so if I'm pre-poisoned, then I'm taking a lot though. But if I've got this on heat wave, like there has to be something. If I have tailwind up, I don't kill. Yeah, I'm just back to this thing being. Oh? And Togi can be an item. Which means. But I've got this spamming knockoff with the current setup, is the issue. How much PP does knockoff have? 20. So I'm not PP stalling this. But I can confirm power whip, which does a lot. And then also this is coming in for, yeah. So I'd need to get Sludge Bomb out of this. But I've also only committed 4 slots. So I have 2 slots to, well, maybe only 1, because I'm this Scizor setup I haven't even figured out. But huge part of the issue is just that I don't have a great way of killing this. Minus attack nature really hurting. I mean, what about Tailwind is 4 turns, right? I set up Tailwind. I switch to Magneton. And I'm not showing this kill. So the chain kill doesn't work. I guess if I can get Hurricane out of this, go into Togi with a Person Berry, fake out, baiting Heatwave Hypnosis, but the kills with Brave Bird and Recoil is... Well, let's not write it off. This is pre-poisoned. It's going to take an 75% from the turn it switches in, and then the turn after it kills. Well, but how much HP does Togi have to be at? Over half? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. So... So I set up... Kill this with Talonflame. This comes in for Hurricane. I go into the Persim Togi. Fake out. And then... now I'm baiting Heatwave Hyper Voice. And I go here, Brave Bird. After going to 75 from... Well, let me just get the exact numbers. I'm taking 19 a turn from Poison. I'm going to take the Poison Tick when I come in. Then I'm going to take, on the coming in, then if this has a speed boost from the Blunder Policy, it beats me. So this doesn't work. So, I mean, first let's figure out this lead. I need Togi to come in on this twice. Let's say the way I do that... I can... Talonflame doesn't take a knockoff into 2 crit bullet punches. Doesn't even take a non-crit, like, high roll knockoff into 2 crit bullet punches. So, like, the line is risking double crit. Am I okay with that? I guess I don't need Talonflame to come in this early. If instead it's the Staraptor lead, like the original plan, I get this to -1, I go into, this does confirm to a wing beat. Yes. I go into Toki, get the 32 plus the 9 from Fake Out, putting this to 92. This is Persim for later in the line. Maybe. I don't know. It's an item. It gets knockoff out. I go here. Okay. Okay, so the team so far... Staraptor, no item. Togi, item. Although I guess it technically doesn't need it. So just Togi. Um, so Togi HP now. Okay, so Staraptor, lead, bait, dual wing beat. Togi in fake out. Scizor HP. So Togi HP is a minimum of 96, max of 118, Scizor HP 91 to 92. Back to Staraptor on the crit. So now this is -2. The crit knockoff, so min HP 81, max HP 133. Baits out dual wing beat again. So back to Togi. Fake out Togi HP. So it was at a minimum of 96, and then taking another 2 dual wing beat crits for another 17. Togi min HP is 62, max HP is 106. No, now it cannot, it takes, max is 108. Scizor HP is taking another 32 and then 7 or 8. So for this, it's just -40, or it's 53. I'm still getting knockoff. And this is where Talonflame comes in. So that's okay. That's fine, actually. So then Talonflame in Roost to stable HP, KO Acrobatics. You get Golisopod, Slow Kill, exit out with Acrobatics, Dugtrio in. Flygon on Dugtrio, Bulldoze, Dragon Claw. Flygon HP. So this HP is ideally Talonflame HP. The last thing it takes is a Bullet Punch crit. Then it's got a minimum of 85, which is pretty bad. Or it could just take 13. Now, Flygon potentially is coming in on 2 crits. So Flygon HP is a low end of 106 and then um a low end of 60 and then a high end of taking 18 and then 31. Um, so high end of 90. So with a high end of 90, I am always getting Tangrowth in for um slow kill, but with no healing on Flygon, it can be Power Whip. So if it's Power Whip on the switch to Talonflame, it can Sludge Bomb. But then if Flygon is Citrus and it ends up above Tangrowth KO range, then it doesn't show a KO to anything, outspeeds, outdamages Noctowl, and both Tangrowth and Golisopod are slower out damage, so then it'll still be Tangrowth. So it needs Citrus to confirm Tangrowth Leaf Storm. Talonflame comes back in, takes the Leaf Storm. Now it's at -2 and spamming knockoff. And let's say Talonflame is at the low end HP of 85 and then takes a Leaf Storm crit to 43. And then it's able to start roosting up. So then HP stabilizes. So Talonflame is always fine here. Kill this over the course of a bit. And now I'm in this situation and now I have a better idea of what HP everything's at. And now I just need to figure out a way to deal with this Noctowl. There's just so much variance in what happens when it comes out. I mean, like, if Talonflame can be at an HP range where like I can get Hurricane out of this, but then it can do like anything. I can never use Magneton as my answer because it just dies to crit even if I get it in for free somehow. What other Pokemon like even if this can get in on a Heat Wave, it might just Hurricane confuse me. If I'm Persem for Hurricane confuse, then I can get burned by Heat Wave or slept by Hypnosis. If I'm pre-poisoned, then I just die to a high roll Hurricane crit. And that's, yeah, like, just feel so box checked by this thing. Like, this can't be an item because... So... No item. Like on citrus. I do have this if I can get chip on it somehow. But the problem is that this can double its speed, and then this doesn't work. Can't commit well? Then it's baiting double fast kill, so this can come in first impression. I'm just getting lazy. Yeah, these are my only kills. Just turning this off, it's not helpful here right now. Okay, wait. Talonflame Tailwinds, then kills this with acrobatics. Or no, Talonflame Tailwinds, that's turn 1. Switch to Caracosta on a knockoff, that's turn 2. It's not enough turns. Because then... Well... Yeah, because this comes in next. Because if Talonflame kills here, then this comes in. So I'm in this like awkward position where the Tailwind turns just are it's impossible for them to line up because it's 1 and then 2 to switch, 3 to kill this, and then this only comes out if I don't see a kill, so then turn 4 is always dedicated to this, turn 5 this comes out. And I don't see a solution to that problem because I don't have any pivoting moves to like save a turn that way. Could it be Tailwind, kill this, turn 2, turn 3 this comes out. But then, wait. But then I need a turn to fake out, which this doesn't work. So close. if I use this as my Doug Trio answer, all that does is I get this out at a more awkward time, right? Like, I have so much time on this Tangrowth to set something up. This half-dead Golisopod just ruins everything. Well, okay. Staraptor HP can be kind of rough. It can be a min of 81, and it can come in on a crit knockoff being put to 26. So this can be like really low, but then I kill this, baiting in this next. And now this is because I have fast kill on both. And now I'm getting first impression out of this. And I have so Golisopod max HP is 46. So now the goal is to get hyper voice out of this, but I don't know if that's possible. What resists? So this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't do it. Well, if this is Muscle Band and it's already out, then it does just win. So problem is first impression crit does just barely over the min HP Toki is at. Which, while that does mean I lose the Terra Lock, it also means, well, this can be liquidation. Anything that can come in on first impression baiting Rock Slide. Masquerain with the citrus does. Get Toki in on a rock slide. Sing zap. Sing zap. This might be it. Five mon line here is kind of sick, no? Because I can think a lot about like backup. It also means I could preserve HP earlier on with something, maybe. Like with all the trapping and stuff, this isn't really a backup kind of fight, but I mean, this is backup if Togi doesn't get crit by 4 dual wing beats, then I don't need it. Um, hmm. Trying to think of what to do to make this more consistent, but like this seems this I think the only thing I have to be scared about is AI behavior. But I know with no item this is always dual wing beat. I know with muscle band this is always knockoff. And then I know it's always dual wing beat. There's a chance that this is now bullet punch, but that's fine. And then this would have to like repeatedly bullet punch crit me for this to be an issue. I roost up to good HP to where I just need to be above like 58. Kill this, kill this. Or exit this out, get this in, come in here. The citrus, I'm always baiting this in next. Bulldoze into Dragon Claw. This could even like hone claws and not do much damage to me, but that doesn't matter because then I'm always baiting this in for slower out damage because faster than all of these, always out of kill ranges. It's always Leaf Storm with the -2 special attack. I can, let's see. What's the most consistent way to get? I can just aerial ace this twice. Go here to get the kill while showing this fast kill. Get the first impression out. I guess the backup would be for here for like if some AI stuff gets messed up, and then the backup here is just Person Caracosta, I think. Or Chesto Caracosta to play on this. I'm just gonna run this while the line is fresh because of how specific it is. So Staraptor, no item, Togi, Muscle Band, Masquerain needs to be Citrus, Caracosta, Chesto. And then after this fight, I am calling it for today. Okay. Actually, one more double check with one more thing to double check. Scizor max HP at this point is 53. Okay, yeah. Okay, this fight was a nightmare, but I should have a line. It's potentially a 4-mon line. It's riskless, and I just, as long as I got all the AI behavior right. Okay, so this Scizor, I don't have a fire type. And this has, I have HP Fire Flygon, which is pretty cute, but this has an Occaberry anyways. This was a nightmare to find an answer to, but I think I got it. So this should always be dual Wing Beat. And so I go Togi. Get some chip on this. I think that crit dodge already means Masquerain is not necessary. But okay, so this is now at exactly 99 HP. With this fake out, it is at 91 or 92. Now this always wants to click knock off. I go back to Staraptor. Okay, sorry. No crit there is also good. Back into Togi. This should always be dual Wing Beat again. Okay. That crit should be fine. Okay. Now fake out this again. And now this is either Bullet Punch or Knockoff. I go Talonflame. Okay, Spamming Bullet Punch, that's really good. So I'm gonna roost once. That's like a mildly helpful burn. And then just kill this with aggro. Talon Flame HP really is not that tight, but it doesn't hurt. Should be Golisopod? Yes. And if this first impressions me, that's fine, but it shouldn't, because I don't see a fast kill on it. And this is going to try to slow kill me with Liquidation or Rock Slide. But I just take advantage of the emergency exit ability, force it out. And now this is Doug Trio for slow kill. So now I go Flygon, equipping Citrus here to play around double crits. Okay. Bulldoze this. Bone Claws there is good. Flygon isn't needed for the rest of the line, but this is just saving me HP. And then Dragon Claw. And now this should be Tangrowth or Leaf Storm. Okay. And Leaf Storm is always highest damage, so I go into Talonflame. And after this special attack drop, it can now never go for Sludge Bomb. It is always knockoff here. I'm gonna Aerial Ace once. Okay. That's another Flame Body proc that's nice, but not necessary. It's like, I'll be right back. Okay. Wait, while I was gone, did it just Sludge Bomb? Oh, because it's burned. So now it's not... Now it's Sludge Bomb. How do I address this? Okay, I roost once. Okay. That was an oversight, but it should all be all good. How do I adjust this? Let's go Hoagie on the Sludge Bomb. Now it wants to Power Whip or Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm is a bit more likely. I go here. Power Whip would be a lot better, but okay, this is fine. Even if this crits, alright, I'm now in the situation I was setting up, which is Staraptor shows kills to both Mons in the back. because the Glisspod has already taken damage, and then there is like there's 2 rolls of Brave Bird that show kill to Noctowl. So this should be Glisspod next because I fast kill both. Okay. And then because I have a fast kill on this, it is always going to First Impression. Togi is at the HP, where it can just come in on a First Impression crit. And then let me just make sure I equipped Muscle Band on this. I did. So now Togi chain kills this Glisspod, and then this Noctowl, it doesn't look like much, and I'm just gonna fast kill it with Sting Zap, but holy, this Mon is the worst on this fight to deal with. If I did not set up that type of situation exactly where I kill it as soon as it comes out, with the Blunder policy boosting its speed, if it ever misses, it's gonna start spamming Hurricanes to confuse you. It's gonna put you to sleep. There's just so much to account for with it. But it all came together in the end with Talonflame putting in so much work. The missing the flame body was pretty bad from me, but it wasn't too major of an oversight, at least.